Hi, my name is Caterina, and on my channel I make videos about learning new languages and sometimes some tips on learning Italian. And today I thought I could share with you my favorite YouTubers to watch, so you can watch them too to improve your Italian. So I'm gonna share 7 YouTubers that I actually really like. They are Italian and just make general content. And then I'm gonna tell you 3 channels that I think are great to learn Italian specifically, so they actually are channels that teach Italian. So the first one is Canale di 20. This channel is, I think, very interesting and something very new that we didn't have in Italy before they started it. And it's a group of guys and girls. They're all very young and they make content. 20 means 20. So they make content on growing up in your 20s and various topics that are, I think, very relevant today. And they have a lot of different formats. So they have some interviews with relevant Italian musicians or YouTube stars or influencers. So a lot of Italian famous people, which I think could be interesting for someone that is learning the language to see. But they also have like scientists or doctors or specialists come in and talk about different topics. So they cover a variety of different genres of videos, but I think all of them are very interesting. And I think they speak quite clearly most of the time, so it should be quite easy to follow. The second one is Call Me Didi. Diletta is the girl in the videos, and she's, I think she's very high energy, she's very fun, she does vlogs. It was like vlogs on university usually, but now she's out of university, she's studying acting in Rome. So she shares the places she sees and hanging out with friends and all of that. And I really like her personality. I think is someone I could be friends with. Maybe she speaks a little bit fast sometimes, but she also has some videos in English because she has a great English actually. She really likes languages as well. So I think it's worth checking out her channel. The next channel is a bit more niche because it's a cooking channel and it's Cucina Botanica. Carlotta is the girl that speaks in the video and she makes recipes, she makes vegan recipes. So it might not be for everyone, but I think her voice is extremely soothing and she speaks very slowly and very clearly. The recipes are also beautiful, which is a plus. And she sometimes makes typical Italian recipes and turns them vegan, which I think is something that you might be interested in if you're, getting to know the Italian culture as well. So check her out if you want to. The fourth channel on my list is Sophie's World. And she's actually an American girl who moved to Italy. Now she's living in Italy. So I think her audience is mixed. So some Italian and some American. And for this reason, she has some vlogs in Italian and some vlogs in English. But I think the cool thing about her videos is that when she's speaking Italian, she always has subtitles on because she knows her audience is not everyone in her audience speaks Italian. So I think it could be great for learning. And she's also not a native speaker. Her Italian is great, but she still has an accent. So it might not be the best for pronunciation, but her Italian is great and I feel like she might be good for learners because she speaks very clearly and she actually makes videos on Italian culture, Italian language, so I think it's perfect for someone who's trying to learn Italian. At number 5, I have Breaking Italy. This channel I think is pretty interesting. It might be a little bit harder to follow because he speaks very fast. But it's quite cool because it's commentary on events in the world and in Italy. So you might hear what's going on in Italy as well. And it's almost like a podcast format, I would say. So he has some longer videos as well. And they're all, they're just him talking. So if you want to get a good amount of time listening to someone speaking Italian, I think that's a great channel to watch. The next one is Francesca Boni. Francesca is from Bologna, which I think is pretty cool because you get to hear a little bit of a different accent. And she talks about vintage and secondhand shopping and how to be more sustainable, and which I think it's so important. And her channel is great. She has a great personality, super sweet, and she hasn't been uploading for a while, but you can follow her on Instagram, and she actually has a startup on sustainable fashion, which is amazing. So I definitely think you should follow her on Instagram and watch her videos on YouTube as well. Then the last one of the general channels is In Viaggio col Tubo, and this channel is a travel channel, so they make vlogs about traveling, and they are a couple. I think they're together. They're a couple, and they go around, and lately they've been going around Italy, I think because of the pandemic as well. So they have some beautiful vlogs of Italy and some places in Italy, so if you want to explore some of that as well and the rest of the world while also learning some Italian and hearing someone speaking Italian, this is a great channel. Their videos are very pleasing to look at. It's a beautiful channel. They make great videos. Okay, so now on to the actual teaching Italian channels. I have picked 3. The first one is Learning Italian with Lucrezia. She's a pretty big channel, and the great thing about her videos is that they are all in Italian, so you really get to hear the language, and she knows that people that are watching her channel are trying to learn Italian, so she speaks very slowly, which I think is amazing. And she has subtitles on, she makes vlogs sometimes in Italian, and she has some videos teaching grammar as well. So yeah, I think her channel is great if you're trying to learn Italian. The next one is Easy Italian. I actually found out about this channel because I watched the Easy German version. And the great thing about this channel is that they go around the streets. They used to, when it was allowed. I think they're probably starting a little bit again maybe, but they go around and they interview people, they ask people questions on the street, so you actually get to hear how people speak in real life, which is great. And they always have subtitles, I think, in Italian and English in all of their videos. So great for people that are still getting familiar with the language. And lastly, I have Learn Italian with Italy Made Easy. And this channel is just one of the biggest ones for learning Italian and is all about the language. So there's a lot of videos on grammar, some vocabulary as well. So it's just a great place to get information about the language. Okay, so these were my 10 YouTube channels to watch to practice your Italian, and I am a firm believer in consuming content in the language that you're trying to learn. So I hope that you found this list useful. I hope to make more videos suggesting more content to watch in Italian, maybe some music or movies or TV shows. So if you want to see that and you want to stick around, you can subscribe, and I will see you in my next videos.